Today we are going to learn about API key management, best practices and tools. We will explore essential strategies for generating, storing, and rotating API keys securely, and learn how to prevent unauthorized access. Welcome to our session on API key management, best practices and tools. In today's digital landscape, API keys play a crucial role in enabling secure and authenticated access to APIs. They serve as unique identifiers for users and applications, ensuring that only authorized entities can interact with your API services. However, improper management of these keys can lead to significant security vulnerabilities, unauthorized access, and potential data breaches. This video will provide you with comprehensive insights into generating, storing, and rotating API keys securely. We'll delve into the importance of monitoring and logging API key usage, implementing rate limiting, and identifying common security vulnerabilities. Our goal is to equip you with the knowledge and tools necessary to manage API keys effectively and safeguard your digital assets.
API keys are unique codes passed in by computer programs calling an API to identify the calling program. They are primarily used to authenticate and authorize access to the API, ensuring that only approved applications can interact with the service. Unlike other authentication methods such as OAuth tokens, API keys are less secure as they are not tied to a specific user account. However, they are still widely used due to their simplicity and ease of implementation. Typical use cases include identifying project usage, controlling API access, and tracking API usage metrics. Despite their simplicity, API keys come with security challenges. If exposed, they can be used by unauthorized entities to access your API, potentially leading to data breaches. Therefore, understanding their purpose and role in authentication is the first step towards managing them effectively.
Generating secure API keys is a critical aspect of effective API key management. A secure API key should be long, complex, and random enough to prevent brute force attacks. The key length should ideally be at least 32 characters, composed of a mix of uppercase and lowercase letters, numbers, and symbols. This complexity ensures that the keys are not easily guessable. Randomness is another essential factor in key generation. It's crucial to avoid predictable patterns or sequences that could be exploited by attackers. Utilizing tools and libraries designed for cryptographic key generation can help achieve the necessary level of randomness and complexity. These tools implement industry-standard algorithms to generate keys that are both secure and compliant with best practices. By focusing on these elements during the key generation process, you can significantly enhance the security posture of your API. Storing API keys securely is paramount to preventing unauthorized access. Environment variables are a common method for storing API keys securely, as they keep the keys out of the source code and can be easily managed across different environments. Another effective approach is using vaults, which provide an additional layer of security by encrypting the keys and controlling access through policies and authentication mechanisms. It's crucial to avoid hard-coding keys in your source code, as this increases the risk of exposure, especially if the code is shared publicly. Implementing strict access control measures ensures that only authorized personnel can access and manage API keys. Regular audits and reviews of your API key storage practices can help identify potential vulnerabilities and improve security measures. By adopting these strategies, you can safeguard your API keys from unauthorized access and potential misuse.
Rotating API keys regularly is a best practice that enhances security by minimizing the risk of long-term exposure. Key rotation involves changing the API keys at regular intervals, thereby reducing the window of opportunity for attackers to exploit compromised keys. The frequency of key rotation depends on the sensitivity of the data being accessed and the risk profile of the API. Automating the key rotation process can streamline this practice, ensuring that keys are rotated consistently without manual intervention. It's important to plan the rotation process carefully to minimize service disruption and ensure that dependent applications are updated with the new keys promptly. Leveraging automation tools and scripts can help coordinate the rotation process across different environments and applications. By implementing a robust key rotation strategy, you can enhance the security of your API and maintain the integrity of your services. Monitoring and logging API key usage is a crucial component of effective API key management. By tracking how and when keys are used, you can gain valuable insights into API consumption patterns and detect any unusual or unauthorized activity. Setting up robust logging mechanisms allows you to capture detailed information about each API request, including the key used, the source of the request, and the resources accessed. Analyzing these logs can help you identify trends, optimize API performance, and refine access policies. Detecting unusual activity early enables you to take proactive measures to prevent potential security incidents. Regularly reviewing and analyzing usage patterns can also help improve your security measures and ensure compliance with organizational policies and industry standards. By prioritizing monitoring and logging, you can enhance the security and reliability of your API services.
Implementing rate limiting and throttling is an essential practice for managing API access and protecting your services from abuse. Rate limiting involves setting limits on the number of API requests a user or application can make within a specific time frame. This helps prevent overuse and ensures fair usage of resources. Configuring rate limits requires a careful balance between performance and security, as overly restrictive limits can hinder legitimate use while overly lenient limits can expose your services to abuse. Throttling policies can be employed to temporarily restrict access when a user exceeds the allowed rate, ensuring that your API remains available to other users. By implementing rate limiting and throttling, you can protect your API from denial of service attacks, reduce the risk of resource exhaustion, and maintain a high level of service availability. Identifying common security vulnerabilities related to API keys is crucial for protecting your API from potential threats. One of the primary risks associated with API keys is exposure, which can occur through code leaks, improperly configured repositories, or insecure storage practices. Common attack vectors include brute force attacks, key guessing, and interception of unencrypted communications. To mitigate these vulnerabilities, it's essential to implement robust security measures, such as using HTTPS for API communications, enforcing strong password policies, and conducting regular security assessments. Adopting best practices, such as secure key generation, storage, and rotation, can also help minimize exposure risks. By staying vigilant and proactive in identifying and addressing security vulnerabilities, you can safeguard your API and protect sensitive data from unauthorized access.
Using tools and services for API key management can significantly enhance the security and efficiency of your API operations. Several popular tools, such as AWS Secrets Manager, HashiCorp Vault, and Google Cloud Secret Manager, offer robust features for securely managing API keys. These tools provide functionalities like encryption, access control, auditing, and automated key rotation, making it easier to safeguard your keys and comply with security best practices. Integrating key management tools with your existing systems can streamline operations and enhance security without disrupting workflows. When choosing a tool, consider factors such as ease of use, compatibility with your technology stack, and the specific features that align with your organization's needs. By leveraging API key management tools, you can improve the security posture of your API, reduce administrative overhead, and ensure compliance with industry standards. In conclusion, effective API key management is vital for securing your API and preventing unauthorized access. Throughout this video, we've explored best practices for generating, storing, and rotating API keys, as well as monitoring usage and implementing rate limiting. By adopting these practices and leveraging tools and services for key management, you can enhance the security of your API and protect sensitive data. Remember that security is an ongoing process that requires continuous improvement and adaptation to new threats. Stay informed on security trends and regularly assess your API's security posture to ensure that your practices remain effective. We hope this video has provided valuable insights and practical strategies for managing API keys securely. Thank you for joining us, and we wish you success in your API security endeavors.